Hi my people, it's a girl Valentine Tour and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to the kitchen next door episode. I think it's 4. So guys, today we are making black beans aka Njahi, the simplest way you can make them. So guys, these are my ingredients that I'm going to cook with them, the natural ingredients that you can find just right outside your doorstep. Okay, so yes guys, so I have Royco, 2 Royco cubes, 1 onion, this was just 1 onion, 1 carrot, 1 tomato, yeah, and a quarter green pepper, okay. So yes, this was 1 cup of black beans, 1 cup of black beans. So guys, yes, these are my ingredients. You can just find anything here, you can just find outside your door. You just take it easy. So guys, these are my 1 2 3 4 5 ingredients of making black beans, guys. So my black beans are dry, totally dry with no soup. So let's cook. So I started by pouring oil on my sufuria, and my sufuria had a little bit of onion. So when I placed it on fire directly, the onion turned into black. That's why you can see the sufuria had some little of blackness, but yeah, it was onion, so I didn't want to wash it. So let's continue. So I added my onions after my oil was hot enough. You can either just do oil and onions together, or just do onions first then oil, depending on how you really liked it. But for me, anyway, can work according to how I feel. If I'm in a hurry, I'll just put everything together and let it cook, and then I'll just eat it like that. But if I'm really doing that special something, I just take steps by steps to make sure everything is well cooked. Alongside my white rice, I was doing with the rice, of course, because I don't want soup in my black beans, so I'm not going to have it with chapatis. I'm going to have it with my white rice, and I think it's actually the best meal to have it with the rice. Yeah. So after my onions were at least well cooked, they did not burn, I added my black pepper, which I cooked for around 2 to 3 minutes. And remember guys, this was a quarter of not black pepper, my green pepper, sorry. So yes, I remember guys, this was a quarter of it. Yeah, so you stir and you cook it for 2 to 3 minutes, of course. I told you it was for 1 person alone, so I'm not cooking much. But depending on how your black beans or Njahi, the quantity of it, that's how you can measure your ingredients of cooking. And because I was cooking only 1 cup, I ended up making small quantity. Okay, yes. So after letting my green pepper to cook for 2 or 3 minutes, I added my tomato and my carrot, and I told you guys this was 1 tomato and 1 carrot. And again I repeat, it's because I was cooking a small quantity. If you cook like 1 kg of Njahi, you just maybe cook with around 4 to 5 tomatoes, 2 onions, 1 whole green pepper, 3 carrots, something like that. Like depending on the quantity, you can just measure your ingredients, and we are all going natural. I was saying I always prefer cooking natural ingredients, because at the end of the day I always feel like the processed ingredients, they are very good by the way, but they always steal the natural taste. You just find like the food has no other flavor, it's just that one ingredient that was processed, and at some point I always feel like it's so, you're just repeating the same meal over and over again because of that one spiced processed spice. So yes, if you have a way of going natural, just go natural, because at the end of the day I always feel like even natural has better taste, because in this Njahi you're going to taste your pepper, you're going to taste your tomatoes, you're going to taste your carrots, and I added a little bit of salt. So yes, let it cook until it becomes a paste. Let it cook until it becomes a paste. Just slow. Natural way is the best way to taste your food and know how your cooking skills are. Because at the end of the day, at some point I always feel like people cover up under the processed spices. So it's just cook with the natural. If you don't get, and if you feel like the processed ones are good for you, continue, but not all the time. Just give your body a break from those spices. Just eat the normal natural ones once in a while, and you'll just enjoy it. So yeah, so I think my paste is the paste now is okay. Look at that color, giving me yumminess. Madam Cooker. Madam Cooker, Miss the Chef. Yeah, you know, in school I used to say I'm a cooker. Imagine, when I was in school I used to say I'm a cooker. Old days. So yes guys, I'm going in with my black beans, aka Njahi. I'm going in with Njahi. And I think Njahi is a Kikuyu name. Able give me a Swahili name of this black beans, because I don't know. Is it Mbahazi? No, it's not Mbahazi. I don't know. I always think Njahi is a Kikuyu name. I'm not sure. Is it a Kikuyu name or is it a Swahili name? Give me the Swahili name of this black pepper. Comment down below. And yes guys, look at that. So I like my Njahi dry, and I mean dry. I think this is how dry I really like it. No soup, just dry. It gives you the taste, like you can taste every single thing, the crunchiness. If something did not cook well, you'll just find it, and you'll just taste it. So even this can make you begin while you're cooking. Yeah. So because the Njahi were cold, I just wanted to add a little. I think these were 3 tablespoons. Is it tablespoons? The normal spoon, 3 of them. Because the Njahi were cold, and I want them to be hot. Nah, they don't burn. So I added a little bit, or I added how the ukamba in me comes out strong. And I'm proud of that. So I added 3 tablespoons of water just to make the Njahi warm up and cook for a little while. So yes, that is yumminess. no soup. By then I made sure that the water was totally dry, and I served my njahi with the rice. How do you love the presentation? I'm really proud of Madam Chef. That is me. So I served my njahi with white rice alongside Mr. Avocado. Is it avocado or avocado? Yeah, so this was my lunch. How well do you cook your njahi? Comment down below. Let me see how you cook them. You can see my njahi was completely dry, totally dry. And this is the best, for me this is the best way of making njahi. You don't need soup in it. And I'm sorry, Adoa Nyoba. So yes guys, this was the final results, and it was so yummy. I would by the way feel the taste of everything, including the Roycos. But I added my 2 Royco cubes, which I forgot to film because I was busy with the rice. I did not want the rice to burn, so I did not film putting in the Royco. But here I put 2 Royco cubes, and that's it. Actually, I think I can just advise anyone that is the best spice you can put in food right now, and just let it have its natural taste at the end of the day. So yes, this was my final. I really enjoyed this food. Wow guys, so guys, comment down below what you liked and where do I change if it was good. Thank you for watching, my lovely babies. Remember to subscribe.